Hello everyone, in this video you will learn how you can add new Zendesk tickets to GitHub as issues automatically. So guys, if you are using Zendesk as your primary customer support platform and GitHub for development purposes, this integration can be a game changer for you. By integrating Zendesk and GitHub, you can streamline your workflow and improve your communication between your support team and development team. So in this video, I'm going to show you step-by-step process of integrating Zendesk and GitHub to add new tickets as issues in GitHub automatically. And that too without any coding, just by a few clicks. So without any further ado, let's begin. To integrate Zendesk and GitHub, we are using Pabbly Connect, which is an integration tool. And this is the landing page. You can find the link of this page in the description. And from here, you can sign up for free. And guys, here is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. From here, you can click on Create Workflow button to set up your automation workflow. Here, you can give a suitable name to this workflow as well. So let me give a name here. So I have given this name. And now let me click on create button and you will see the workflow page loading up like this. And on this page guys, you will find these two modules, the trigger and the action. So these are the basic building blocks of the automation. Triggers is going to start the workflow and the action would be an automated response of the trigger. So here in our use case, creating or generating a ticket in Zendesk will act as a trigger to this workflow. And the action would be to send the ticket as an issue in GitHub. Okay, so first of all you have to click on this trigger window and it will ask to choose the trigger application. So here you have to search for Zendesk. Okay, and then you have to select the trigger event as new ticket and it will give you this webhook URL. So with the help of this we are going to create a connection with Zendesk. And after that, we are going to fetch the response of that connection. So you need to follow these steps written here to create this connection. So you can just read them and follow them. Let me show you directly how we are going to make this connection. So this is my Zendesk applications dashboard. From here, you will find this views section. Okay, you can see the views. Under views, guys, you can click on manage views and you will reach this page, the admin section of Zendesk. Okay, under this page guys, on the left hand side panel you will find many options and here on the last you will find this apps and integrations option. Click on it and then scroll down and here you will find this webhooks option. Click on webhooks and here you have to click on this create webhook button. Under create webhook section you have to select trigger or automation option. Okay, so here you can connect the webhook using a business rule. So after creating a webhook connection, we are going to look for the business rules of Zendesk as well. Let us just proceed step by step. Click on next from here and it will ask for the connections, webhook connections name. So you can give any name. Let me give it as issues. Okay. Endpoint URL. Here you have to paste the webhook URL that you got here in your workflow. So just click on copy from here and paste this URL here in this endpoint URL field like this. Then keep the request method and format as it is. Okay, and scroll down and here you will find this test webhook button. Okay, so here you can see as we have copied the URL, it started showing waiting for the webhook's response. This means guys, now we can perform a test submission. Test submission means now you have to send some test data from Zendesk to here in this workflow. For that guys, you can see we have this test webhook button available. Click on test webhook and here you will find this send test button. So when you click on send test, the test data or you can say the sample data of any ticket that you can raise in Zendesk will be sent to this workflow and captured here in the response section. Let me show you. To send a sample data of a sample ticket, click on send test and here is you can see the status is success. You can see the data now in the response section and here you can see we have received the ticket subject. So every ticket has a subject. So this is how the subject is going to look like. Every ticket has a status. Here in the status label, we are going to receive the status. Here in this priority label, we are going to receive the priority. Here we are going to receive the ticket ID and the ticket's description. So every ticket that you're going to raise in Zendesk have these components, and these components will be fetched here like this in these labels whenever a ticket is raised. Okay, so that's how we can capture the sample data. Now you can click on create webhook button under Zendesk. Okay, now coming to the business rules. Collapse this apps and integrations option and come to objects and rules option. Open this, and here you will find the business rules option. Under business rules, you will find the triggers option. Click on triggers, and here now we are going to set up a trigger on which we are going to send the data from Zendesk to our workflow. Okay, so here we have this add trigger button. Click on it, and here you can give a trigger name. So I'm going to give it a name as issue trigger. Here you can provide a description if you want. Now select the category as notifications. Then come here, meet all of the following conditions. So here we are going to select the conditions on which we want to send the data. So click on add conditions, and here you will find tickets option. Select ticket, then it will ask this. So from here select is, and here you will find this created or updated option. So select created. So now you can read ticket is created. So this is the condition. When the ticket is created, then send the data. Okay, and here guys, meet any of the following conditions. Here you have to select an action as well. Okay, click on add actions, and here you will find notify active webhook option. Select actions, notify active webhook. And where we want to send the data, we want to send the data to this issues URL that we have already added in the webhook section. Select issues webhook URL. Then it will ask the JSON body which is going to contain the data and send it to the workflow. So you will find the JSON body here in your workflow. You can see this is the JSON body we needed. Just copy this JSON data like this. Okay, and paste this JSON body between these two curly braces like this. Okay, keep the format as it is. Okay, so this JSON body is going to send the data. Now you can click on this create button, and your trigger is created. Right, we got the data, we got the trigger created to send the data. Now after getting the data, we want to send the same data into GitHub as an issue. So in the actions tab, search for GitHub, then select the action event as create an issue. Okay, then click on connect button. From here select add new connection, then click on connect with GitHub. Alright, so it will bring you to this window. From here you have to authorize Pabbly Connect application, then click on authorize Pabbly. Here it is asking for the password of GitHub. Okay, so here you have to fill the password of GitHub account, then click on confirm, and you can see the authorization is now successful and we are connected with GitHub. Okay, then guys, it will ask to select the owner's name. So we have only one owner here, that is selected. Then it will ask to select the repository. So select the repository. Then it will ask to select a label for this issue that you are creating. So we have all these options available. From here I am going to select help wanted. Okay, because here you can read this is the sample tickets data, and it is asking help, my printer is on fire. Okay, description is the fire is very colorful. Okay, nice description. So this is a help, so I am raising helping issues for my customers. Now it is asking for the title of the issue, the body of the issue, and the assignee. So you can select the assignee directly from here. Then for these two fields, I am going to use this data that we have received as the sample or the test data from Zendesk. Okay, and I'm going to map these labels I have received here in these two fields, so that every time in real time, whenever we got a ticket, issue will be created, and in that issue the data will be coming directly from Zendesk. Okay, so just click here on the title field and the previous step will appear in the drop down like this. From here you can see the details and map the details by clicking on it. So in the title I'm mapping the subject of the ticket. In the body I'm going to map the description of the ticket. Okay, now guys, you can check the connection with issues with GitHub by clicking on save and send test request button, and a new issue will be generated. And now to test our connection with GitHub, we can click on save and send test request button, and a new issue will be generated here in this repository that we have already selected. You can see connect app repository is already selected here. Okay, now let me click on save and send test request button, and let's see if we got a new issue inside our repository here. So this is the response we got here. Let's see here. I'm going to refresh my repository once, and here you can see we got a new issue created just now. You can see the subject is help, my printer is on fire, help wanted is the label. Okay, is the type of the issue, and you can see the description. The fire is very colorful. These are the same details I have mapped here. Okay, so this is how it is going to work, guys. So we are done setting up this automation, and you have to set up it only once. After that, in real time, whenever you are going to get a new ticket from your customer, your development team is going to see the ticket as an issue in GitHub automatically. And guys, you can use this workflow, as I'm going to paste the link of this workflow in the description. You can clone it in your own free Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation instantly. Guys, if you want to connect with our support team, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. You can ask and discuss your queries on our forum via this link, and you can check the pricing plans of Pabbly Connect via pabbly.com/connect #pricing. And guys, if you like our videos, do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much.